You okay now?
Yeah, I had drawn two pull
Okay.
ups. Yeah,
Can I share your screen?
I can't share my screen. I have to sign up for that.
No, do you see? No, I don't think so. Do you see anything at the bottom? Look at this. Look at this. This is my screen. Let me do you see down here at the bottom? You see my arrow down here at the bottom. Do you have anything down at the bottom of yours?
Yeah. Mm,
Do you?
I do, but I'm just trying to see. I want to see which one I want to share.
All you see is what?
Which one I want to share. Okay, I share with you.
Okay, go to your ancestry. I'm gonna share it once you got there.
You gotta fall back. No. Okay.
So what kind of stuff have you been doing on there on ancestry?
Looking up. I just am looking at the connection.
You just gotta fall down.
You looking at your DNA connections? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on there now?
Here, Yuri, do it.
No, I need to sign in.
You catch it, and I'm gonna trick her. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
I can see it, but I don't have it up on the main screen yet. Did you remove yourself? I guess I did that by accident, but I can see your screen, but I did not add it to the main screen yet.
Okay, because I need this information first.
Let me see KJ.
Okay.
Take it come.
How about we doing this the other way?
Okay, y'all can
Hey, I'm
quiet.
not so sure mommy was
What you say about KJ?
You say you need to put a shirt on first.
I still didn't hear you because I had to turn it off to talk to people.
I said he need to put a shirt on.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do. When you're in fall, you catch her, and then you let her go.
It's KJ.
You fall, and then I catch you.
You trust me, you just gotta fall, okay? See?
You can
Now
see
let her
him.
go and fall to me.
You can see him, but can't see us because I'm not turning my camera on. He can't see you.
Hey,
Can't see who.
You can say hi to him.
Hey, KJ. Hey, EJ.
Okay, Tia, what you doing on your screen?
I'm waiting for the login sign-in information. So you can send that over to me.
Oh, you don't. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't
Yeah,
understand
on my phone.
why you didn't have it.
Because it's on my phone. I use the mobile.
Oh, okay. Okay, here. Hold on.
And can you hold it right here? Hold here really tight.
Just guessing.
Okay. Do not let go. Yeah, lean forward. Just lean forward. No.
Tia, were you able to work out any of the connections that you saw?
You just gotta lean forward. You know how you lean
I went in and updated a few pictures.
It's coughing.
forward.
Nah, if you're not coughing, that's fine.
So,
Okay. Now, what you say?
I went in and updated a few pictures.
Oh, you did. You worked on your tree. Did you work on your tree in the Sanders family chapter, or did you work on your tree portion in another tree you created? Do you know you can create your own tree?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, while you doing that, I'm gonna show you how you create another tree. So I have a lot of trees. Watch, see, this is selecting a tree. I got these trees and more, right? So if to create and manage a tree, I got all these trees is probably because I have so many pages, but this is from helping other people and all like that. But if I wanted to create another tree, it go you see down at the bottom right here,
Yeah.
create a new tree. You just go right there and start you a tree. So you can start a tree even though it's one account.
So why is it not letting me?
Okay, the other thing is, while you're doing that, you let me know when you're ready. So the one thing that happens when you share a screen, like I'm sharing a screen right now, if I go off of this page on StreamYard, if I go off of this page, I can't see anything. So I actually have to have my phone on. Um, actually have to have my phone on to uh, to see
I'm
if
gonna get 100.
to see what's happening in the chat. But you'll be able to see what's happening in the chat, so you can tell me,
Oh, no.
huh?
It will not let me on to for some reason.
It won't
It
let you
will
what
not let
log
me
in.
log in.
Um, let me
No.
see. Did you make sure you had the NC, the N and the C at the end of the
Yeah.
password, and
Yeah.
you made sure you had a capital letter E?
Yeah.
And what is it saying?
Sign in failed.
Well, nothing have changed. Okay, so we won't worry about that. I'm gonna go from my screen, okay? And hold on, I'm gonna just show you a few things. Let me put myself on mute for a second. All right. So look, Tia, I'm going into so I can't see the chat. So you could be very kind and be my like um co-host, okay? Just in case someone comes in, you can say, chat in the chat. You can say peace and love to them or whatever you like to say, a nice
Mm-hmm.
greeting. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over here. I can hear you just fine. And I'm going over here. And I told you I could create a new tree for you. But what I want to show you is from DNA files. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay. But before I share the screen, I'm gonna get it on your matches, right? This is I'm
Okay.
not sharing screen right now, right? Wait, let me unshare the screen. First, let me get to your matches, and then I'm gonna show you how you work out a match. Was it any specific person? Okay, turn off any music or turn it very down. Okay. My question to you is there any particular match that you'd like to see? Try to figure out a little more about how you match them.
Say it one more time.
Let me come back. Was there any match that you saw that you wanted to know more about? First of all, I'm gonna just go to your matches. Just a moment. 1 second. Let me at least do that, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm looking for my phone.
Okay, these are your matches. Because I don't want to show like too much. Like we're gonna put a little more code names on a few things. Is there anybody like okay, why you match this person, this person, this person, this one? You know why you match. Tell me to stop when you don't know why you match someone.
Wanda.
Do you know how you match this person?
I don't know who that is.
She's Wanda Candler, and I'm gonna show you how you match her. So first of all, I'm gonna do a I'm gonna see really quick. I'm going to your shared matches with
Okay.
Wanda Candler, okay?
Yes. One, two, three, four.
Okay. So first of all, Wanda Candler, this is your shared matches with her. Tell me what you think as you look at this. Whose side is she on for you?
We'll just do it. Go back to the first
This is the first person you share a match with her with.
one. Oh, so she on my father's side?
That's right. And so you know it's his side. So the
Mm-hmm.
first thing you look for is someone who has a tree. And then you look at this number, the centimorgan. See this number right here? This is the highest centimorgan match, right? So a person matches their like your niece or nephew somewhere around 1700. You would match a father
Okay.
and a child around 3300. See that? 3300.
Mm-hmm.
That's parent child relationships, right? Okay. When you get down here,
Right.
this is a first cousin. First cousins match around 440. I don't really worry about the segments. Maybe later in my learning I will, but he doesn't have a tree. So the next highest match, that's who you're looking for. Someone with a tree. So her name is Decretia Alexander, and you match her at about 447, 37. And she does have a tree. As actually she has a tree, and we both share information. So it even tells you, Ancestry even tells you how you match. So if you see a leaf and it says common ancestor, all you gotta do is click on that.
So common ancestor will be like a common grandparent or somebody.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So this is you. I mean her. So this is her tree. Okay. This is her. This is her father. This is her mother. And you see the father is always on the right or the top, and the mother is always on the bottom of the person who you're looking at, or the left if I change the format of it. So for example, hey, y'all, okay, you see how they are. I keep telling them. So this is looking at, did you see what I clicked? Did you see what I clicked to get here?
You click next to shared ancestors, right?
No, no, no. Look, no. Did you see what I clicked to get this part of the tree to open up?
Now go back.
Okay, let me go back. Right here, 61 people.
Okay.
That's usually a linked tree, meaning the person has linked the tree to themselves. You click that, and it'll take you to I guess this would be the parallel tree, the tree that's laid out like
Okay.
horizontally. That is, and then you click this one, and it's more of a fan view. You see here? You see
Yeah.
this one? You click this one, and it changes the view.
Parent tree just view change. Okay.
Huh?
The original format, how we usually see it.
Wait a minute. Let me come over there. What did you say?
I said so it changed the view to how the original trees look instead of that format.
Right, you can change it to the format that has the person who's the home person of the tree, and then their mother and father going up like that, and like I'll show you. But you were supposed to greet my guest.
Hello.
Peace and love, Redbird. How do you pronounce this? This is a chu. Let's see, a ku chiwa. But I think yeah, a kuchiwa, or I've heard people say it. I don't know if the response is that's my daughter. I'm tutoring her a little bit, just taking her through a few things. So she's interested in doing a little genealogy work now, and so Uh, you have to let me know. The response is there a response to okay, akichiwa. Okay, akichiwa. Thank you. And then do you say something in response or you say akichiwa back? And what language is it? Okay, Tia, I'm gonna go while he hears me and he'll respond. Thank you for coming along. Oh, you say oh maybe he's saying you're welcome to me. Or oh you say you're welcome to Akichiwa? No, I think that's not. The same
Oh,
thing back. Okay, it's Algonquin. Thank you. Okay. Great. I'll remember that.
yeah.
Akichiwa. Okay, Tia. So where we are is so you understood that all I did was change it to the fan view. But let me put myself on mute. I'm gonna go back over and put it back on fan view. Okay. So this is the view we changed it to. She's the home person, right? This is her father and this is her mother. Remember I said that the father is gonna be to the left. Oh, I said to the right, didn't I? The father is going to be to the left and the mother is to the right. But in the other format, the father is on the top and the mother is on the bottom of the person. See, let's go back. So the father is to the left, and that's the same way I do when I write out a tree. So do you have a pet? Can KJ go get you a pad and a pen so I can ask you to do something really quick for anybody that might benefit from this?
Yep. KJ.
What I want you to do is I want to show you how I would write it out. Oh, it says he learned it from the indigenous one. Okay. Okay, baby. So he says, Akichiwa. That's this spelling. Akichiwa. And you say the same thing back. He says you say the same thing back. It's Algonquin. And that he learned it from the indigenous one. Remember that I actually tried to put up some of the chat because a lot of times they do not show it. For some reason, my chat does not show up. So I was so the title of this broadcast is My Daughter a Genie? You know, like a genealogist. Okay.
She is trying to be one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. And okay, so this is going to be, I forget the name of this view, but I would call this the horizontal view. And I would call this view the fan view. But I'm on a live stream. I'm on a whole live stream. Amia, I'm on the whole live stream, Amia. Amia, come here. Come here.
No, with her mother.
Come here. See your mom? See? I'm on the whole live stream.
I thought you was going to hit me.
No, look. Why would I do that? I never hit you.
You said yesterday.
Peace and love, Gretchen.
Hi, Miss Thing.
No, you don't say that to my daughter.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it on so I can get them under control. Let's see if it's any quieter when I unmute. I'm gonna share the screen though.
How come you don't get to get in the camera?
I don't, because I'm Muslim. I don't want to offend people and start a religious argument, and I might one day. Okay, is my screen showing to you?
Yes,
With the fan view? Is this the fan view?
This is. Let me see. Hold on.
Here, I come over and take the
Okay, wait a minute. No, because you changed it, right? Let me see.
Wait. I got my screen off now.
Oh,
No, she taller than me.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back. I'm gonna take everything off so you can see the full screen, and I'm going to say, what view do you see? Y'all need to straighten that. What view is this here? Fan. I think you would call it like a fan view. because you start here, and then the tree, as you go up, it spreads out more. So if you see down here in the box to the lower left, it goes from just one person or two people, unless you have your children down there. And earlier, I was talking to Future Teller, who was here with me, and we discussed why are the people private. Do you know why they're private, Tia?
What do you mean? The ones who still
Okay,
get the trees together?
go upstairs. Then be quiet. I'm on a live stream. Y'all can at least keep whisper. Okay. Why do people? Why do you see so many privates?
Hold on, I had to submit something for work. Hold on a few seconds. Okay, coming. Private, because they're not sharing their tree, right? They're not sharing their information, right?
Why not?
Maybe they don't know if it's 100% true. Maybe they have a little.
No, no. So the reason why is because if you don't have a death date, you see, you have a death date right here.
Yeah,
See, you don't see a death date on these, right? But so the only reason why that might show if there is no death date is that they have something in the death date box. So let's see, because it's showing. It says unknown. You see, if you have unknown in the death date box, then that person will show.
okay,
So you have to, if you don't want a person to show to the public, you have to leave the death date box uh, untouched. You have to make sure it doesn't say anything, because what if these people are not passed away, right?
right.
So this is her father's side, right? Her father's, the men are to the left, and the fathers are to the left, the mothers are to the right. In terms of up over everyone. So this is Olden Ernest Alexander, and um, and what is um. So who is that? This is the person you match. This is the home person of the tree.
Okay.
So
That was Chandler, right?
yeah, her last name was Candler, so she took her mother's last name.
Okay.
So tell me this. So who is this to her?
So that's her mother and her father, right?
Who is this that I'm circling?
Her grandparent.
Yep, that's her paternal. So we need to speak correct when we talking about genealogy, because
Okay.
when we talk to each other, we need to say, "Oh, that's her paternal grandfather."
Okay.
Okay, so who is? I'm gonna reduce it a little bit. So who is this? This person that's up here that I'm circling.
I need to see the other side to see how they connected to the person.
This is, you can't see her.
Move
You
it
see
back.
her down here.
Move the screen over. I know her,
You
but
got to be quiet. Y'all have to turn the music off. Y'all have to turn the music off, Amir. Amir and Yaya. Hold on. Okay, hold on. They just will not
you
listen to
heard
me.
me.
Huh?
That part, I need you to move the screen over so I can see how it connect down to the tree. But that looks like it could be her great grandmother.
Okay. What I'm gonna do
But I
is,
can't see how it's connected.
look. I wanna keep my mic on mute and get on the phone with you. Okay. Greet my guests to you, please. Whenever, if anybody else come in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna get on the phone back with you.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Keep me on mute over there, because I'm gonna be yelling at you.
Okay. Well, okay, I just need you to move the screen over to the left so I can see how it is attached. No, keep moving it over. Okay. All right. So that is, I'll turn down. That is her mother's mother, it looks to be. That's her maternal mother. Her maternal great grandmother. Am I right? And if you go all the way down to the end, all the way down, that's her maternal grandfather and her maternal great or maternal grandmother. And then if you go all the way, follow that up to the top, if you can, if you follow the that, which one you can follow the grandmother. Either one, the mother. Hmm. That is her mother's mother. Her fraternal mother's mother. Matern ma. That's her maternal's mother's mother. And if you follow that up, uh-huh. Exactly. If you want to follow the mother, we can do that. Right? And that will be her maternal great grandfather and great grandmother. That would be her fraternal grandfather, paternal grandfather, great grandfather, and great grandmother. So her father's, if you want to put it in the millennial terms, her father's father. Maybe your mic is still on. I don't know. Probably because I sent a nice message. You heard me? So go ahead and get back on the live. Get back on the live.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is what view is this? We're gonna call this the horizontal view. This might, I mean, this is still a fan view, but our until I can figure it out, maybe you'll figure it out before me. We'll call this the horizontal view, and this the fan view.
But can I ask a question?
Sure.
So I seen that it said Fraser, and I know that Fraser is on my grandfather's side too.
That's true.
My paternal grandfather, which is your
That's right.
uncle.
That's true too.
I know that he had Frasers. We have Frasers on that side too, and I seen that it was a Fraser connection.
That's true. So we have some double. You have some double connections because of the Ellis line, but we haven't connected to. We don't see our Frasers as connecting, but you do have double connections um, that appear to be on the Ellis side. So okay, so but this is what I want to get to today. This is what I want to get to today. So we already determined we're going to say fan view and horizontal view when we, because this way when we talk we could quickly understand where we're trying to go with something. So now we know we're going to use terms like maternal great grandfather, paternal great grandfather. Then if I say paternal great grandfather, paternal great grandfather on the mother or the father, then we'll know what we're talking about, right? Because if it's a great, we know it got to be maternal, on the mother or the father of that person. So, so some people might even say maternal, maternal, paternal, or whatever. I don't know about all that, but so anyway, so now I'm gonna show you how you determine. I'm gonna let you show me how you are connected to this person without showing you what ancestry is showing you. So looking at her tree, it's on her. You know that it's on your paternal side. So now we go back to matches. Okay.
Right.
And we're not going to look over here because this will show more.
Mhm.
We're going to go to shared matches. Okay.
Yeah.
And the shared matches, we're going to start down below with someone else that has a tree. Okay. So this person, Nigel Johnson, has a tree. So we'll know if it's the Alexanders because we'll see who he has in his tree. That will help you know. You see?
Yeah.
What do you see?
So like the highlighted ones. So with the ones with the leaves, are those a higher
But
match?
but even if the leaves weren't here, don't look at the leaves right now. I just want you to look at the names, and I want you to see what this person. These are shared matches between you and the creature who you matched at 430 something centimorgans, right? You match
Right.
this person. His name is Nigel. You match him at 315 centimorgans, a little less, right? But what name do you see in common? Because the same name you see in common is very likely the reason that you are, it's telling you who you have in
Candler.
common. That's right. It's the
And
candler name
Frankie.
that you have in common.
Oh, it's the Candler. So that's the same Candler.
Okay. So your grandmother um was before she was a Barnett, she was a candler.
Really?
Hmm. She was a candler. And so we can look at DNA connections and see what they share in common. So let's go back. Let's do shared matches on him. Okay. And when we do shared matches on him, we just go down a little further to someone with a tree. This person has a tree. He only has 55 people in his tree, so it should be really easy to see. People have to share a tree for them to see who they have in common. Okay, so you see, this is the person who you share the connection with.
Mm-hmm.
This is his mother, and you see.
Uh-huh.
And if you work it out, no, if you can't get one of them, okay. So you see this here.
Yeah.
The reason why it's green is because I already have saved this, so you already have this
Okay.
as a part of your tree. Okay, so now I'm coming back. So what about any questions from you?
No, that was pretty self-explanatory.
So let me give you a quick assignment and you tell me what to do. Just a second. I'm gonna set up something really quick. What I'm gonna ask you to do is I'm gonna ask you to tell me how would you try to figure a connection.
Okay.
This is not gonna be for you. It's gonna be for someone else.
Okay, come on, let's make our TikTok. Alright, come on, y'all.
I'll be right there till I'm just setting it up.
She messed it up.
All right, so we're gonna do
Don't play Roblox.
this person,
Y'all ready?
and I'm doing what I'm telling you what I'm doing now already.
Well,
Like if
doing
I
that,
was on,
know
huh?
that I'm down. I just want to let you know I'm down 7 pounds.
Oh, great, great. Okay.
The TikTok I did with her.
You want to talk about that, or you want to talk about what you are doing, or is it
I
anything?
changed my eating habits a lot.
What did you change?
Just my intake. I changed, not overeating. When I feel the feeling of being full, I stop. I don't go over, I think, 1,200 calories a day. But then, I have, in the morning, I have a
Oh, y'all want to do a TikTok?
protein shake. And then from the protein shake, I have a snack at 9:30, which is a grapefruit and sugar-free
What's up, TikTok?
Jello. And then I have a salad at noon.
He be he very pain.
And then I have another snack at 2 o'clock, which is a protein shake and a sugar-free pudding. And then I eat a nice dinner, which is consists of some type of fish and vegetables.
What do you think about gardening?
Oh, so sorry.
Uh, I do have a new tree. I mean, plant in the house.
Huh?
You should TikTok without that.
Say it again.
Yeah, I do have a new plant in the house.
Oh, that's how we
I'm talking about for food.
Wait, follow me back.
Gardening for food.
It's a lot.
We're gonna do a challenge.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we need to get to it. We need to get involved with that idea for sure. And you can garden in the house. We need to start looking at some YouTube videos that teach a little bit about how what kind of plant lights you need and stuff like that, because you have a whole area down in the basement part of your house that you could be actually gardening in. So look, this okay, so this is your challenge. This person is um is I want you to determine, it's your daughter, and I want you to determine what's who this person is to
Donald,
her.
Donald Smith.
Yep, Donald Smith. I want you to tell me how you would go about trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
What would you do?
That's all I have to work
This
with.
is all you have. This is the only information he's giving you, and the only other information you have is
Look how much money I did because I did all of them.
the only other information you have is this right here. This is this will tell you a little bit of something. 161 centimorgans. That's considered a very high match. That'll help. Okay, so with knowing that and this, what would be the first thing that you would do to try to figure out the match? Emma,
Click
Emmy,
on.
Tia.
Okay, go ahead and click on the person down there at the bottom. Yes. Okay. Profile. Yes. Okay.
I want music down very low for right now. We only gonna do this for another 15 minutes.
So then, birth, death, facts. Can we go to? It has his family, but. Mhm. Okay, so should I go to his family
How?
by clicking on his tree?
We are in history.
I mean,
Remember
over to the family part and click on to.
this part here?
We already know at the bottom.
Where at?
Or could I look at his life story?
No, this is all he. This is the only person that he has viewable. I'm gonna give you a start. You can search for this person right from a person's tree. So if you get information from a person's tree, like a name and a date of birth or a date of death, anything, Ancestry will try to help you find that person.
Okay, so then search,
Okay,
like you said.
so you would search.
Let's see. Okay, then let me see. Scroll down.
You're not supposed to be on that. How?
Well, I really don't know what to do here because
Okay.
they
We
never.
know she was born in 1930, so I'm going to tell you this much. The census report stops at 1940. They only show you the census report after every 72 years. So That's why the 1950 census will not be available until 1922. I mean 2022,
Okay.
because that's when it becomes 72 years old. So we know that she was born. You remember here, see here, she was born. This is the same information has, and it's probably his tree, because ancestry, the first thing they'll show you is other people family trees who might be saving this person, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this person only has this person's um birth and death date, no spouse, father, mother, nothing like that. So it's probably the same person. But they do show you a 1940 census, and they show a woman who was born. Go help her, Emmy, and Emmy. I'll call you down. I'll tell them come get you when they come. No, y'all play too. I want to send her outside in the backyard because I'm on a live stream and I'm trying to do something. Okay. Yeah, you can in the backyard. Yeah, not them. Sapphire don't want to. Them, they can't go out. Tia, so you have a choice. I don't want to. I want you to be quiet. Talk to her. You Tia, you can look at this and you can see that this could possibly be her. You already have a hint that the last name here is Barnett, right?
Right.
So wouldn't you want to see this?
Yeah.
It's a source. It's the 1940 census, and it shows a person whose name is Maxine Barnett, who was born in
Okay.
30.
Right.
Hmm?
9 years old. So then you could look on that paper and probably see her mother and her father, who claimed her.
Okay,
Who was,
which is also here, but you can't see it, right?
right. So then you
So
would
so
say,
we'll look. So we'll look, right? You wanna look at the actual census report, right?
so, yeah, I mean, I like to, but I can't see it from, my screen would be better.
It's right here. Why you can see? Well, I'm not sharing the screen. I'm getting
You
ready to
are,
do
but I
it.
can't see it big enough, like I want.
Okay, no, I'm gonna open it. So you want to see this, right?
See ya.
People leaving.
Robert. Yeah, he said
Peace
he's
and
going back
love.
to work.
Okay, peace and love, y'all. Thanks for coming in. Okay, okay. So it should be highlighted, and sometimes it's not highlighted,
Hmm.
but it is here. See here, but
Yeah.
this is at the top,
Oh,
so that means
yeah.
so this is at the top, so that means guess what that means? They on two pages. They on this is continued, right? So see this arrow right here.
Continue.
Look, you see this arrow right here? That'll flip the page back, and this will flip the page the other way. And see down here at the bottom where it says 2 of 32.
Yeah.
That's 32 pages. That means that's 32 people they enumerated in whatever area. And this is Kansas City, and it's Wyandotte. And you know enough to know that that's a family. Your family is in that environment. So let's go press the back key and let's see the rest of her family. Right? Look. So this is her parents. Okay? Because usually it's the head of the household
So,
and the wife, daughter, son. Okay, look at that. So
mom,
this, now, what do you think about this?
then now you can start putting together some stuff.
What do you see?
You
I
see,
mean, what do you, automatically? What do you see that strikes you as saying something?
okay, her mother and her father. Now we have a mother and father, and we have brothers and sisters.
Anything else that strike you as
The last
interesting?
name is Barnett.
And anything else on just you see right on this page that's interesting?
I mean, I can't right now with this view. I can't see. I only see.
Do you see the names of the children?
Yeah, you can see the names of the children.
Nothing strike you as kind of
I mean, you got.
cool about the name?
I can't really read none of those names.
Okay, wait a minute. You can't read the names.
Richard.
You see the father's name?
Okay, now I can see Andrew,
Okay, can you see the mother's name?
Fanny.
Next,
I can't. I don't know if that's Emily and Nyla.
Inez.
Okay, Inez, Richard, Andrew. So that must be a junior.
Right, and what you don't think nothing when you see Richard?
I mean, I have an Uncle Richard. Richard.
Right. And what is his? I mean, is his name Richard Barnett?
Yeah, but I
Right. But
my
this,
uncle wasn't no Fanny.
but he wouldn't have been born in 1940, right?
Right.
But that would, to me, for me, that's a big, like, hint that, wow, this could be, that could be, your Richard, your grandfather.
Right. I didn't know my grandfather's name was Richard.
Well, you got an uncle named Richard, and you related to this person at a, kind of high match, and so so when you see a name that strikes out to you, because names people kind of repeat, it would be something that I would say that's of interest. I'm going to look more into that, right?
Right.
So yeah, so I've already saved this, and you can see up here I've saved it to a few different trees for different reasons. But here you have, um in that person's tree, his mother is right here, right?
Right. Fanny.
Yep. And the reason he matches you is very likely that she's the sister of this person, Richard Barnett. So this is,
Well,
in fact, your, this is, huh?
it said that.
I can't hear you.
I said it said that.
Who said that?
So I start first, and then
You
Well,
said
we
they.
see.
I start doing it.
Hmm.
You count 10 seconds, and then you start. Okay.
Peace and love, KSR. I didn't see him yet. Okay, there he is. Peace and love. Okay, Tia. What did you say?
I said that it said that.
That it said what?
I mean, I forget now.
Let's look at it again. So what we were trying to figure out is what? You remember what we were trying to figure out?
Okay, how that person to figure out how that person was connected.
And the only clue you had was that he had one person in his tree right here, right? Right?
Right? Which was Maxine.
And then when you looked her up, because he doesn't have any sources for her, you
Uh-huh.
found her in the area where you know your family is,
Right.
and you found her um, with in the house with someone who has the same name as one of your uncles, right?
Right.
So you can assume, I would, I would assume that's probably my family. So what we're gonna do today, we're going to start a tree. Okay, we're gonna go to trees. So you tell me what to do.
What we doing now?
We're gonna start a tree.
Okay, start a new tree.
You see anything?
With who? For who?
This
Me?
is a tree for you to practice in.
Okay, go to the bottom, create and manage.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Let me
are
scroll
we gonna do
down.
with me? Are you gonna do with me?
Yeah, you could call a tree whatever you like, but let's go right here. So we're gonna go create a new tree, right?
Yes.
So even though you press create and manage, you still have to come down and do create a new tree.
Hmm.
So see, this is what starting a new tree looks like.
Okay, so then I would just put my name.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put TLB for you. Okay.
And I would
All
put
right, and then we'll just go. This is just to get you started, right?
BLF
TLB,
B.
and then we'll just put dad.
Uh-huh.
Say,
And then
oh, status male. Oh, you have to say if they're deceased or living. You
living.
see that? You see, it told
Yeah.
me it wouldn't let me go. You
Yeah.
have to put something. So I put living and save,
Hmm.
and then you can name the tree. What would you like to name the tree?
Uh, this is just test run family. Family.
Oh, can it be a little more creative than that, please?
Um, potty tree.
Say that again.
Potty tree.
Okay. Hey, Pooh. Okay. Patty's family tree.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to tell you. Okay, I'm on the live screen. Give me just a few minutes and we're gonna get up and get I need you to help me do a few things, okay? What you gotta do? Change the table from there to there. So I need to get all of that stuff over there. They're gonna help. I mean, what you got you in a hurry? No, I wasn't in a hurry. Well, just give me 5 minutes. Okay, and then we're gonna come. Actually, did you want me to stop by here? But right, I was supposed to call you too. Okay, so you'll put him out on the fence. Mm-hmm. Okay. Take some cat food because he loved that, obviously. So now this is the start of your tree, right? Okay, you see that, Tia? Tia, are you here?
Yes. Did you put yourself in there?
No, you can add people. You can add people. This is just the start. This is what happens when you start the tree.
I could make one probably all the way up to Granddare.
Of course, but that's not the point right now. The point is I'm showing you how to start a tree, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you that's very important. You can fill in all of those blanks later. The main thing I want to show you is when you're trying to work out something. Remember, we just went to her, right? And let's say you're trying to figure this out. You can do this. What did we do? You tell me what we did. He has no sources. Okay.
Go to search. From search, then we see the first one.
Let me point out something. You see where it says "see more like this" up in the upper right corner?
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
You could press that and it will show you if other people are saving maybe a person with a name similar to that, right? But these are not exactly similar. But Ancestry suggests them because these are people who are, maybe in the environment and the names are similar. So okay, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at the first source Ancestry suggests for her, right? Watch this. So we back where we started. Huh?
And you're gonna go view the image.
Well, we don't why do you want to view the image now?
Because you said take you back through the steps, right?
Okay, but right, we did view the image, but now
we can just go down because it's already there for us.
So now these people are selectable. You see that? Each one of them is selectable, right? So right now it's on Maxine.
Right.
We are going to, I'm going to show you that just because you have a tree doesn't mean a person has to be attached to the tree to be in the tree. You can just drop them in the tree and work on them. Okay?
Okay.
I'll show you what I mean by that. Yeah. So it's on this one. It's on her. Mm-hmm. So I can go save. This is really important. Someone in your tree. Mm-hmm. We don't want this tree, right? No. We want. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to type P and it'll come, the first letter will pop up. So I'm at Patty's family tree. And guess what? I'm not going to type a name because the only people in the tree is you, your initials, your father's initials. I'm going to add to new person. Do you see that?
Yeah.
This is a gold mine. I'm not playing. I'm going to add to new person. And it's going to give you, even though it shows you her mother and her father and all of that, it's not going to give you all of that. When you drop a person in the tree, you're dropping her into your tree. Watch. So I'm going to press save, okay? Mm-hmm. And guess what? When you do that,
everything that's attached to her,
it's nothing there but her. So look at her in the tree. This is her in your tree. She's all by herself, not connected to anyone, okay? To get that file that you just had, you have to go back. You should never be jumping around that much before you have to, okay. Okay, so now we have to go back to here and you got to save it again. Although you saved it to her, anytime you already saved the source, it's going to show up above the source like this. See, she's in your tree and then I got her in this many trees, okay? Yeah. It shows me every time she's saved to anywhere in my accounts. So the next thing you have to do is you got to go back and save her again. This time when you save her, So I said save to someone in my tree. Now you give me the next thing to do.
What you mean? Then
What?
you go to the gold mine over there with the plus.
No, I already got her there. Now I want to save the file to her again. So it's in the right tree, right?
Right, so then you put her name in.
That's right. Spell it.
Maxine. M-A-X. There we go.
No, he can stay out there for a few minutes because,
Her.
yeah, for a few minutes.
No, right there, Maxine Barnett.
Oh, he came back down already? Oh, just put him in. Just put him up then.
Girl, he not trying to get that wrong. He heard what they said in and
I'm sorry, Tia, because I got a little distracted. Go ahead, Tia.
go ahead and tap.
No. What else was you saying? You said touch her?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. And then what?
Attach the file.
Attach. And what's going to happen?
Now, look at that. All of those connections are now connected with her, and you can choose to connect those people.
And I can do what?
You can add them if you want.
How do you do it?
You just click the box.
This box?
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
And right here, this is going to be
Yay.
what? Her mother? Yep, this her mother.
What? It's on you. That's her mom, and you make sure everything is matching up correctly. You know.
You don't have nothing to match up correct yet because you don't got nobody there. So you click this.
I mean,
but let me give you another pointer, one more pointer right now. Listen to me, Tia. Let me come back over here. Listen to me. Let me do this. Let me tell anybody that's
why
here.
would you feel like
Look, anybody that's here.
Ma.
Okay, he got out of here. Okay, yes, Tia.
Why would you need to come back to this screen? Because you want to see my face when you say what you need to say?
Yes.
Okay.
I need you to understand this. I need anybody in here to understand this. Do not save a woman's married name in the surname box. It confuses ancestry. I don't know why they don't tell people. You need to save people surname that they were given at birth. Don't save. If you do, ancestry will skip over giving you a lot of hints about who the person is unless they fixed it. So in this box where it says the mother, you do not want to leave it Barnett. Because see, if you just click this box, if you just click this box, that's going to come over here. If Barnett is going to come over. You want to delete that.
You want to delete that because that's not her.
Right. You want to put her, what name you want to put there? Her married name. I mean her maiden name. So I use the slash key and Barnett. You can do it any way you want to do, Tia. You might want to use a parentheses. You might want to put it in the suffix box. It's up to you. But I do not confuse the database by leaving it Barnett because they won't give you hints.
The close right there.
Okay, and then we're gonna close out. So look, so I changed it. You see how her Barnett is here?
Yes.
And then you leave the surname, and watch what happens.
When you get her surname, then
you're gonna put her surname there. Mm-hmm. Now watch what happens once we get all of these. So I'm just selecting everybody, right? Whenever I have a junior Tia, sometimes you don't have junior. I don't care if I do. It just helps me. I always use a lowercase letter to indicate that. And then you got this person, and then you have Norma Jean, and then you have, they had quite a few children in 40. Okay, and so you got all of these people. You can press save to tree from here, or you can go up here and press save to tree. Okay. Okay, look, Tia.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna save to tree. Okay.
Okay.
Who coming down that he doing barking like that? Who? Who is he barking at? Thunder? Why didn't you tell him to shut it or something? Okay. Okay, Tia. Tia, we getting ready to wrap it up, and
this is Piper, guys. Say hello.
You did good.
Piper, say hello.
Hey, Piper. Hey, mommy. Hey, sweetie.
Okay, KJ, go get her.
Okay.
Out the bag.
Okay, so now look what happened to you. So we saved that one file, right? Look what happened. Her father is there, her mother is there, and you don't
Oh,
see you don't see the siblings. You
yeah.
don't see the siblings. They don't show the siblings.
You
But
can drop
you
down,
have
right?
to click that sibling box and you see
Oh,
all her
gotcha.
siblings. You see?
Yes.
Okay, so and then look, you go up here to the top to tools and you view and tree,
Message have her
and there
over
they are.
over there.
You see?
Oh, yeah. So then the task will be creating my tree to figure out how they connect to somebody else.
Right. You the more you create your tree and the more you work on her tree, you will begin to see how you are
Okay, so
connected.
it's like a puzzle.
It's like a puzzle, exactly. So I'm not gonna do more. I'm gonna leave this just like this. But so she is in your tree. You're in your tree. So look at this. If you wanted to see all people in your tree, you go to there and do list of all people. You see? Here's everybody that's in your tree. See if I go to you. Give me come here, you. Okay, see now here's you. See how you're not attached?
What's going on? Okay, not still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now up here you could add your paternal grandmother and grandfather, and which is going to be and their children, which is your paternal grandmother and your paternal grandfather's children are only two. Who are they? Your father and your uncle. You
Right.
see? And your uncle is a junior. So that clearly makes this man possibly and likely this man.
Okay.
Once you have a person in the tree like this, it will give you hints as well. Or you can search them. You see, I already gave you hints for him. You see? If you don't have, in other words, let me come back over here. If you do not, look Tia, look at me, Tia. I know it ain't my face, but if you do not save the people into a tree, if you don't drop them in nowhere, you won't get the hints. That's why it's important to drop them into a tree and try to work it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that way you can figure out connection wise.
Then ancestry will help you by giving you hints. You see, this is hints. Ancestry will help you right here. Hints. You see that?
Okay. That
That
must
don't
be
mean that don't mean all of their hints are correct. Okay.
right.
But see, look, they gave you a 1930 census, right? Maxine wasn't born until 1930. She might not be on there.
So it might be somebody else that's connected to her mother and father.
Well, let's just see. Is this right? The ancestry gave you this hint. You can just look and see. Is that a correct hint? And then we're going to close it. You tell me if this is a good hint or a not.
Okay, so they don't have nothing. Let's see. You got to zero in for me.
Is this a good hint or not?
Let me see. Uh, yeah, just have all her brothers and sisters before she was born. But Andrew is a junior, and Richard is not. So that's new.
What's new?
It says Andrew is the junior, and Richard is not the junior.
Richard wasn't the junior. I was just telling you that your
Oh,
uncle is a
oh,
junior.
okay, so my bad. So go down because they have somebody else highlighted.
No, that's not a highlight. That I don't know what that is about, but that's not a highlight.
Okay, squeeze the screen a little bit so I can see more. I needed some more.
Just tell me, do you feel this is a good hint?
I mean, I feel like it should be added just because it is before he was born. So it just verifies the
It
information.
was before who was born.
It was, I mean, before she was born, Maxine.
That's right.
Other siblings. So it
And
just
and what else? What
verifies
else makes you
information.
think this is a good hint?
Because it just verifies the information as far as the mother and the father.
It's the right names, right? Only thing different is that
Well,
Inez
Nez is
name
like
is
nail.
Arnell here. Hmm?
Yeah, Nez is like nail.
So you would take this as a good hint, right?
Right.
So all you would have to say is yes or no. And you say yes, then they will actually set it up for you to bring over people, right? See, Andrew is already there. That was a hint on Richard. Fanny, and you don't check this box with the name because it'll put Barnett back over there. You only check, okay, and when look, let's do this. It says I nail this time, right?
Okay,
And
yeah.
the oldest name, so that's 30.
So you would
So
just put like a slash
I
I
still
nail
put it, I
slash
still put it just in case. Huh?
put slash I nail.
Well, I don't like to use the slash. I just put it because I use the slash. So when Inell gets married, let's just say Inell married I'll tell you what. Okay, so that's Inell. I'm just gonna leave that there. If she got married, I would put slash and whatever her last name is, right? And here's Andrew right here. So we know that the DNA match that we were looking at was we know that the match that you were looking at was on the sibling name Maxine. What do you remember that we can go ahead and add to Maxine right now? Oh, I pulled the wrong
That
sibling up. What?
what do you mean can we add to her? That hint we got, right?
Wait a minute. What would you do right here that you remember about Maxine?
Let me see. Let me see.
What do you remember the name of the match?
What match her father?
No, not Maxine's father. Remember, we only know about Maxine because of a specific match, a specific DNA match.
Um I don't know no more.
His
Rick.
name was Donald Smith.
Oh, I forgot all about him. Oh, yeah, Donald Smith.
So what could you put in here?
Where?
What could you add to Maxine?
I don't know because why would I add anything? Because I don't know who Donald Smith is.
Because he you could add this, right or wrong.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but
If a woman has children by a man or is married, for example, we know his name was Donald Smith. I'm gonna put there that she was slash Smith, but let's say she didn't marry him. Then you could say Smith question mark married. See? Then you could figure that out later, and you could just take that off and put just Smith if you know. Like let's just say we find. So as soon as you know a woman's married name, have some reason to think that she have a married name. So let's look at the hints on Maxine. Oh, look at this. There's a newspaper obituary for her.
okay,
That's great.
that's good because
Oh,
that's
look at
a
this.
lot.
Look at this. Tells you her mother's possibly her mother's last name.
When we look at the actual,
Look at what?
the actual,
This, can we look at it actually? Is that what you said?
yes.
Okay, let's look at the obituary collection. Obituary collections don't really say anything other they'll have a name. Okay. But the newspaper, it usually says a few more things than that. So you looking? I had to buy into this, I think. I don't think they would have shown me this if I didn't have this as a part of my account. Okay, see.
Okay, come on. Speaking with Fanny.
Okay, so this is actually
Mm,
her mother's.
right now. Take this to the mother
This
message.
is actually
Let me
possibly
check
her
that.
mother's. Okay, I told y'all to turn that down. Abe, who's that? Turn that down. Okay, so I'm not sure of
Oh,
that.
okay, wait, because it says sister of Mrs. Robert Rose Freeman and Max Barnett. So that's what also survived by 5 grandchildren service. So we don't know who those 5 grandchildren is, but I
Mhm.
will say that maybe we need to look into Mrs. Robert Rose and Max Barnett. Robert, because her sisters,
So did she have a sister named Rose? Did you remember?
sister, Robert Rose.
Let's go back. All we got to do is go back and see was there a Rose. So far, there is no Rose. So the way you do that is you can leave it. Okay, don't ignore it. Don't review it. I mean, leave it. It's so that it's always a hint for you. Okay, and then you can go back and you can try to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
And when I say go back and try to figure it out, you go through each one of these children, Inez, and see what hints that they have that will help you build on the tree. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. You did very well.
Okay, good.
You did a great job. My computer is running slow, or Ancestry is running slow. I think more people are on Ancestry's database. So, do we have any hints for Inez? Just one?
Mm. Okay, let's check it out and then we're done.
Huh? What you say to you?
Let's check it out and then we can be done.
We gonna check this one? Oh, look, it says Maxine Franklin. So this is Inel. Okay, so maybe her name was not Inez. Maybe it was actually Inel
Mm-hmm.
Cromer. And let's see here. Fanny Carol Barnett. So we don't know if Carol is a last name yet or not. So we won't click yes, no, or maybe. We're going to leave this there. Okay. And what we're going to do is I want to just show you something to encourage you. So Inez or Inel became a Cromer according to this record. I want to go to show you something. I
Oh, wait
want
a
you
minute, I just
to.
want to ask you something. Did you know that Ancestry is having a sale right now that they're opening up their entire Irish collection?
Somebody calling me?
You heard that?
Huh? Okay. Okay, what you say?
They're
Answer.
opening up their entire collection of Irish records for you to explore for free.
Wait a minute.
It ends tomorrow.
Uh, hold on. What did you say? What did you say to you?
I said, did you know that they were doing a sale on Ancestry where they are opening up the entire collection of Irish records for free?
Okay, yeah, I saw that, but I just haven't. Maybe they'll run that special again. I really don't look into those records right now. Right now, I'm only looking at the connections that we have here in like in the not the United States, but in the Americas. So anything in America is what I'm more interested in, and maybe another time I will look at the other areas that we share DNA with. But I did see that. Okay, so look, this is where we end. I want to show you something. As a matter of fact, give me a second. I'm just going to show you. Let me take this from the screen for a minute. Um, okay, so what I'm showing you here is that connection that you just saw, and I'm gonna show you the shared matches on that person. You didn't do any shared matches on them. Did you remember that?
Mm-mm. Okay, maybe we could do some more tomorrow.
Okay, well, hold on a minute. Hold on, I just want to show you the shared matches on Donald Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Just give me a second. Okay, I pulled you up. I'm doing I'm getting you to Donald. I'm just telling you where I'm at. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of people on Ancestry considering people are off work. Probably gonna be a lot of people calling people and things like that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I got Donald Smith up. So have you deduced that he's probably on your father's side? Or you have you deduced that much?
Yeah, he has to be.
Okay. You're good job to you. Okay, now look at here. So this is you and Donald. Okay. Shared matches, okay? Is this encouraging? You see, you know this person, you know this person, you know this person. How about this? What do you see that
Let me
strikes you
see.
as wow?
I can't see now. Hold on. Chrome. I don't
Huh?
know. Just hold for a
Nothing,
second.
nothing strikes you after what you just saw. Nothing strikes you as interesting about this DNA match that you share with Donald Smith.
Oh, let me see. I have to see it, Mama, because
Look
that
at the
name is
name.
not.
Look at the
Uh,
name. Look at this. You
he's
just
not
saw
encouraged.
this last name. Remember this last name? You just saw it.
Oh, I nailed Comer. So then, yes, the Comer. Yes.
And look at here. There's a chromer. Look at here.
Okay.
There's a chromer.
Okay. Yes. And that
Let's
makes
see. Let's see if they got anything in their tree. Ronnie Cromer, 1947, and he was born in Kansas. So that just lets you. That kind of gives you an idea that you know. And let's check the other person that has the last name of Cromer. Let's see what they have in their tree. See if he might have the exact same tree as the other person. Ronnie. Yeah. He only look, he has a name. See? So I would investigate how, that's very likely correct.
yeah.
This is very likely correct. I nail Cromer. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you even paying attention to you?
I am. I am. But yeah, I have to look, research into it more.
Okay. We did a lot. We've been on a whole hour and 25 minutes. We were only supposed to be on like 15, 20 minutes. You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
Okay. When do I get paid for this?
Huh?
When do I get paid for this?
I didn't hear you.
Paid.
Huh?
Paid.
Paige?
Paid. Money, cash.
Money. Baby, bye. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to close out. You want to say goodbye to the people? I'll get myself off of the screen, and you get
Bye,
say
everyone.
goodbye, and then I will wait a minute. Let me get off the screen. Jeez.
Bye, everyone.